From Outpost Gray and Grant Thornton Public Sector, we provide you the CyberFed News Roundup. Tech news that matters.
Hello and happy Friday, October 21st, 2022. I am your host, Jack Scott. Today, I am providing you the CyberFed News Roundup for the week of October 17th. Let's get into it. America's adversaries are ramping up election interference campaigns. Researchers with the cybersecurity firm Recorded Future have concluded in a report titled Malign Influence During the 2022 Midterm Elections, states that America's adversaries, Russia, China, and Iran, have increased their disinformation campaigns to influence the midterm elections. The researchers speculate that Russia sees interfering with the midterm election is a suitable punishment for America's support of Ukraine. They are also stating that the CCP proxies are attempting to influence U.S. citizens of Chinese descent through social media. It is speculated that this influence is taking the form of harassment, surveillance, and physical threats. The researchers assess the amount of Iran's influence will be determined based if the JCPOA is renewed or by the amount of progress towards renewing. Finally, there are also indications that domestic extremists may attempt to influence the midterm elections as well. Germany hits Telegram with a hefty fine. Germany has levied a $5 million fine for violating German law. In a statement given by the German Office of Justice, Telegram is accused of failing to not only create a way to report illegal content, but also failing to establish a German organization as a recipient of those reports. According to a German official, all efforts to serve Telegram, which is based out of Dubai, have failed, regardless of not only support from UAE government, but also a German law firm claiming to represent the company. Justice Minister Marsh Bushman said in a statement that the operators of messaging services and social networks bear a particular responsibility for acting against incitement to hatred and violence on their platforms. He also said these legal requirements and this responsibility can't be voided by trying to be unreachable. Telegram is allowed to appeal this fine. The Technology Modernization Fund is helping federal agencies with implementing zero trust pillars. Since the executive order of May 2021 improving the nation's cybersecurity, agencies are full steam ahead with implementing the necessary pillars to become zero trust compliant by 2024. Most of the agencies have been self-funding, while the Technology Modernization Fund, known as TMF, has helped some organizations. The organizations that have seen the most help with the TMF funding include the U.S. Agency for International Development, the Agricultural Department, the Office of Personnel Management, the Education Department, and the General Services Administration. The White House memo, Moving the U.S. Government Towards Zero Trust Cybersecurity Principles, helps organizations with zero trust transformation by outlining 5 different efforts or pillars along various areas that must be secured to be compliant. The White House is still optimistic that organizations can reach the 2024 goal of being zero trust compliant. Healthcare may be seeing new standards in cybersecurity processes. The White House is working on cybersecurity standards for healthcare, water, and communication sector as the next 3 cybersecurity focus areas. The Hill is concerned that the U.S. cybersecurity standards are lacking in comparison to our other countries, especially within minimal cybersecurity regulatory requirements. The White House believes that further federal security guidance could help this sector manage risk among an increasingly complex and active cybersecurity landscape. Healthcare is the top targeted industry by threat groups because they are a data-rich environment with patient healthcare data, medical devices, and insurance information. The federal government is working to harmonize and streamline regulatory requirements. That concludes your CyberFed News Roundup for the week of September 7th. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share this episode out with others. You all are the best, and I'll see you next week.